Hello guys, this is Reese from Bommarito St. Peter's Volkswagen in St. Louis. Today I'm bringing you a 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan SE 4Motion Turbo. This particular one is platinum gray metallic on the exterior with Grigio and black leatherette on the interior. It features keyless entry on 2 doors, LED headlights, LED turn signals and reverse lights, unlock on approach, lock when leaving, an LED running light on each side here. The new Volkswagen logo, new, more aggressive looking front end here with air intakes on the sides, flat silver finish down here at the base of the chin, a larger grille surface on the front here. These are 19-inch alloy wheels on this one here. We'll check that. Those are probably 18s. So I'll check that on the window sticker when we get to it. Flat silver cladding down here with black surrounding that at the base of the doors. Whole new design here, a more rounded look here. There's a nice little bowl line that goes out of the top wheel arch right here, into the door handle, above the door handle on the back, and into the tail light at the back. This silver hockey stick that goes across right here, it tops off the top doors. It goes down to the mirror at the front. Those are all new mirrors as well with integrated turn signals on them. These are now the Golf R and Golf GTI door handles as well with the keyless entry. On the back here, you have this kind of flat silver, almost like a bow tie kind of look right here with black cladding down below, and also on top, your park distance sensors are built into the bumper. You already have park distance sensors on this car. It now says Tiguan beneath the logo in the center here. This looks like an LED light bar across the back. It does not illuminate all the way up. It just illuminates on the edges, but it gives that look there, kind of a premium look there, and it says 4Motion off to the right. Power lift gate remains. Reflectors are horizontal here. I'm sorry, perpendicular, vertical. Good grief, sorry guys, a little tongue-tied. Silver roof rails on this one as well. You keep the tinted glass. Let's take a look at the inside. So we open this up here. Grigio colored cloud text on the door end seam here with contrast stitching. Leatherette down here with contrast stitching on the arm pad. Chrome tips on the window switches here. They're one touch up, one touch down. Heated mirrors, and power mirrors, I should say. And you have bottle and cup storage in the door panel. There's your trunk release or hatch release. You just lift up on that handle to open, and then you lift up and hold to close the hatch. Just hold it until it's done. You do also get power lumbar right here, forward back up and down here, seat back adjust right here. Here's a look at those Grigio seats. These look very similar to what's in the GLI with the boomerang kind of stitch pattern right here. These are heated seats. And then you also have leatherette on the edge here with the 2 contrast stitches here, and it goes up the bolster as well on the side behind the shoulders. Then you also have this headrest here, another shade of gray right here, and then you have the black finish on the back here with the contrast stitch as well. Everything's new. After this, let's take a look on the inside here. I'm going to start by turning the fan down here, bring up the climate control here. I'm going to bring that down, and then we'll go back over here. Now, air vents on the left side and on the far right side look a little different. You have this flat panel right here with the texture here. And now you do have, a new instrument cluster as well. This is going to be standard throughout Tiguan that you're going to have an instrument cluster. I do believe the one on the SEL R line is going to be a little fancier than this one here, but you at least get this on the Tiguan S and the SE, and I think it's going to be on the SER line as well. This silver finish continues across the dash over to the other side here. So you have this nice little sill here. Very nice setup here. This giant 12.9-inch screen. I'm not going to ignore it, but we'll get to that in a second here. Nice flat dash with a flat hood out here, so you have great visibility out the front. It gives you the feeling of kind of a longer car, even though it's actually shorter than a previous Tiguan. There's a speaker right there as well. The mirrors are also new. Blind spot monitoring is still on the mirror right there. Now you do get in this one here the auto dimming home link mirror with a digital compass over here on the right side. That's an option. This car has it, and this one has the panoramic sunroof with the power sunroof and sunshade. Now you've got sliders for the sunshade and the sunroof here. The left one controls the sunroof, the right one controls the sunshade. So I can just swipe here, and that sunshade's going to cover the sunroof here, and it blocks out sunlight, and it comes completely closed here. So while that's closing, we'll go back to this here. Auto dimming home link mirror with a digital compass. Down here on this screen, Everything's handled right here. Your climate controls handled here. You just touch climate on a screen and you get this pop-up window here, or this pop-up message here, or display here. There's your fan speed right there. You can lower it and raise it. Recirculated air, I'm going to turn that down, that's too high. Recirculated air right there. Air carriers there. Air carrier is your air filtration system, where it scrubs the air before it circulates it in a cabin. You do also have smart, which it does clear view, which is defrost, cool feet, warm feet, fresh air, warm hands, quick cooling. Now here's the cool thing. Hello, Ida. My feet are hot.
Cooling your feet in the front.
Ida is your onboard assistant, so you have that. Speaking of an onboard assistant, this has 1 year of AI included. ChatGPT is what's used for that. I haven't messed with that. I'm not going to even try to mess with that on video, so we'll try to figure that out. I don't know if we can do that without having an open subscription for that, so I don't even know how that's going to work, but these do have a 1 year of AI with them as well. Now, this screen, it's quite a bit going on here. You have these 8 little cubes up here that brings up your menu here. You have 2 pages of menu here. You can see the little dot here. I can swipe my hand across. There's my other page. The things I have here: telephone, radio, navigation. This car doesn't come equipped with navigation, but that will show up when you have Apple CarPlay or Android Auto active on this car. The map can show up here. Vehicle, App Connect is where your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are right there, and you can pair everything there. Parking gives you your park distance sensor set up here, your rear view camera as well. Those are the items you have there. Now you do also have the settings set up here. Experience is where you can change your drive modes between eco, comfort, sport, custom, off-road, and snow. So you have that there. You do also have, we'll go back here, off-road. This is a cool display here. It shows your off-road pitch, or your tires, your ESC system, hill descent control, and driving mode, snow. So you have that all set up right there. I'm going to go back again right here. We're going to go to the page 2, ambient lighting. You have ambient lighting set up on this car. So you can actually turn off the automatic and you can turn it. I'm going to turn it to purple. Everything over here is purple. This is all purple. I'm not sure because we haven't had this car overnight yet, but even the knob here turned purple. But I'm not sure where the ambient light extent goes. I don't know if these panels light up or not at night, but we'll have to wait for nightfall to figure that one out. Now, back up here. I do also have sound. This is a standard stereo system here. Harman Kardon comes in the SELR line, the top of the line one. This one will not have that. Now, back to this screen here, there's IDA, where you can actually adjust. You can change it to a trigger name. You also have climate control, where you can bring up right here, and your VW CarNet. So you have all of those items there. You also have these widgets up here where you can add to. You can add to them up here. You also have this drop down where you can change between dark and light. These are your favorites here. Dark looks so much better on this one, so we'll swipe up. Gone is gesture control. So I'm going to hit the home button here. That brings me back here. I'll hit the home button again. Nope, that's all I get there. And then vehicle settings here. These are vehicle favorites that I can set here as well. Auto start stop. I just turned it off. I disabled the auto start stop, so that's disabled now. The cubes here will take you back to the menu, but you notice there's 3 dots here, so I have 3 whoops, nope, not doing that. We're swiping across. There's menu option 2, or page 2, and then there's page 3. And there's steering angles here, elevation, hill descent control, and it's looking for playable files. But here we are with radio, or we'll hit the music button here. I've got AM, FM, and satellite. So we'll go satellite here. There's my quick mute. Speaking of quick mute here, the volume control stays right here. These sliders are now backlit. With this new screen setup, they're now backlit. You can adjust your temperature here. By swiping from blue to red, you go cooler. Red to blue, you go warmer. And fan speed, it just shows up. We're going to hit climate. There it is. I had to wait for it. Fan speed to show up right there. And I can adjust that, as well as my vents. Max AC, recirculated air, and what have you there. So we'll hit the home button again. That brings me back to here, the split screen. And radio has 2 pages. There's radio play, and then also the Siri connect the phone. I can do all of that right there. The glove box down here, there's my manuals right there. I also have a quick start guide for my home link mirror right there. Nice deep storage bin there. Down here, cup holders right here. storage for pins or coins or whatever right here. These cup holders are stadium seat style cup holders, and they're now up here because the shifter is now up here. The shifter's now on a steering stalk, just like the ID Buzz and also the ID4. So stadium seat style cup holders, so you don't have drinks battling for supremacy on the way home from the drive-thru. Your start stop button is now here. Your parking brake is right here. This is your experience knob right here. It does volume. You can tap it again. Actually, you can swipe across here. Nope, we're not doing that. There's your volume. I can tap. There's my snow modes, and I can swipe across to page 2. It shows 2 dots as well. So I can go from experience and change from snow to sport to comfort to eco and what have you there. We'll do sport. We'll leave it on sport. And now I can swipe across, and now I have my experiences. There's joy, which is pink, shows up there. There's lounge, which is purple, shows up over here as well. And then I can go the other way. There's nature. It changes to orange here, orange up here, and orange up here. I now have energetic, which is red. It shows up here and over here. Minimal, blue, and minimal up there. And then also me, where I can customize it. Did you guys notice the distance to empty, the miles to empty? 600 miles to empty. That's insane. Okay, so I can swipe across here again. I can tap, whoops, tap the button here, and then I can go inactive. And I notice inactive's kind of like a wah wah face. So you have those different things here. So volume is right here, so I can turn this up. There's the volume, and turn it back down. I also have volume here and volume here. So 3 ways to turn volume up and down. The view button here does change the display as well. So you have different displays here. I'm not going to go through them all here, but you have them all right there where you can show radio or audio. You can do your different things here. You do also have your cruise control, which I can set the following distance here. And then I also have my modes. So there's ACC. We'll hit OK. And then you have cancel. If I hit my mode here, so I can arrow down. Cruise control, adaptive cruise control. Whoa, it changed quick for me. So I'm going to do travel assist. I'm going to select OK on that one. So that's how it's IQ Drive is now selected. I can also change what's displayed on the left side and the right side. Total distance, operating temps, start stop, no display, average fuel economy, operating temps. I'll just do operating temps there. And then on the right side, I want to change audio to telephone or compass. We'll do compass. You got destination info, travel time and distance, average speed, navigation. Let's try compass though. We're gonna go, I'd scroll through those way too fast. There we go. So now you have a compass over here on that side. So you have all of these different displays here. Your backup camera. Let's go ahead and show you the shifter first. Shifter, to put it in drive, put my foot on the brake and twist towards the windshield. It's in drive. Actually, it's in sport because I double click again. It's in drive. It shows up right there on the screen. It also lights up right there so I can see that. Back one is neutral. Shows up neutral there. Anti-roll function is active. You can deactivate it once the vehicle is stationary or neutral is selected. Press the brake pedal and release the parking brake. So, reverse back here. I just wanted to read that message and we have it on camera so you guys can review that. The backup camera shows the red line here, the green line signifies straight back, the yellow line signifies trajectory steering. So I have that on either side. I'm going to go ahead and put it in park. It's a button on the tip, push, and it's now in park. Activates the parking brake as well. Down here for storage, deep storage here with the wireless charger on this side. You put the back end of your phone right here up against this, so the back of your phone will be facing your thigh as a driver. There's a little clip here to hold it in place. 2 USB-Cs down here that are also backlit so you can see them at night. You move up to the new fancy key fob that Volkswagen has. Panic alarm, remote start, unlock, lock, and also remote hatch. On the back, the Volkswagen logo right there. In the armrest, we'll lift up on this guy. There's a removable storage tray right there. I'll sit that down. You have a USB, not a USB, sorry, a 12-volt charger port right here. You just plug into that. And you have now super deep storage here. So this whole spot of storage. So put this guy back in there. The armrest, GTI lovers and Golf R lovers will rejoice. This is now lockable and adjustable. There's a tab here, lift up, slide it out, and it's locked in place. Raise up all the way, and then you can put it down. You can unlock where this armrest is and also extend it. So now you have a functional armrest on the right side for the driver and the left side for the passenger, and it just goes down. The passenger seat, manual seat here. It's 100% manual. There's a lever over here to raise and lower the seat in a pumping fashion. That does your seat back adjust. The seats are perforated. They're heated. They're not ventilated. To get ventilated seats, you're gonna have to go up to the SEO. There's a look at that giant panoramic sunroof again. Vanity mirror on this side with an LED light above it. Light colored headliner here. Let's take a look at the back seats. There's a look at the wheels on these. These are the same wheels that come on a Taos SEL. These wheels are going to be 19-inch alloy wheels. I was correct when I said 19s because they look like 19s. This one comes in at $37,416. Extras on this one include $1,200 for that power tilting and sliding sunroof, $405 for the auto dimming home link mirror, $296 for Mojo mats and a heavy duty trunk liner, $295 for a 3rd year prepaid maintenance, $1,425 for destination, brings you to $37,416. Here's a look at the back. More Grigio cloud text right here with a speaker in the middle and that textured plastic panel here, which we'll determine later if that has ambient lighting in it or not. And you have a leatherette arm pad here with a contrast stitch, tinted glass as well, rough hard touch plastic up here on top. The door handles are a new design here with that silver finish. You do get car seat hookup still on the 2 outboard seats. That seat over there and this seat here. Fold down armrest in the middle, still squishy yet firm, but you lose the pass-throughs option for this fold down seat right here. These seats do not recline either, but they don't move forward and back in a bench fashion either like they did as 2024 models. The button here to fold the seat down is different now. This is more like what the Taos has right there. And that was also what the Golf family cars had. Here's a pocket back here for storage behind the driver as well as the passenger. Vents for your 2nd row passengers there. Storage cubby here. 2 USB-Cs there that are backlit. There's a look up front from the back. I'm going to open the sunshade again so you can see that sunroof. There's a look at your instrument cluster. That panoramic sunroof comes back over the passengers in the back row as well. You have side dome lights in the rear. Now listen to this door shut. Solid car. Super solid. There's your instrument cluster again. Your vents back here. Let's take a look at the hatch. There's a closer look at the wheels again. 19-inch wheels. Right here where the G and a U meet underneath the logo is where you squeeze to open the rear hatch. It says SE off to the left, 4Motion off to the right. Mojo mats here, cargo blocks right here. There's a look at the panoramic sunroof. This is a 5-seater setup here, of course. They do not do the 3rd row anymore. These seat pulls here. So these used to be really hard to use. In the Tiguan, you thought you were gonna break them to pull them. There's almost no effort needed to fold the seat down. Just pull, the seat folds flat. Pull, seat folds flat. Very nice. There's a recessed trunk light here and also on the right side here. Underneath this floor right here, you fold back, it's a flap that folds back. Storage cubby over there and also over here on this side with the spare tire right there. Very nice. The button has moved to the left side. The handle's over here on the right. There's the button to close that hatch. That's an adjustable hatch as well. Now this car does have features that I didn't demonstrate for you, but you can add to the car or you can activate. One of them being unlock on approach, where you walk up and the key is detected, the car will unlock. You can set that for 1, 2, or 4 doors. Also, there's a lock when you walk away option on this one. That's new for 2025 on a Tiguan. You can set that and the car will lock as you walk away. This car will come with a 4-year, 50,000-mile bumper-to-bumper warranty on it from Volkswagen. 4 years, 50,000 miles. That includes, on this particular model, 3 years of free maintenance. Also, if you buy from me, remember to ask for Reese. If you ask for me, you're going to get a 3rd year of free, a 4th, 5th, and 6th year of free maintenance for free as well. Total of 6 years free. Also, if you buy from me, you get a 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. 10-year, 200,000-mile nationwide engine and powertrain warranty free of charge. So if you're interested in a car like this one, give me a call. 636-290-4257, 636-290-4257. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Reese Sells Cars. Thanks a lot, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, have a great day.